What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about mana today. Hit that like button and subscribe. This one's at the request of random. Let's get into it. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame here. The purpose of this video is to do a short-term price prediction and then give some long-term analysis as well. We're looking at the 4-hour time frame. I've done this a couple times tonight, so I'd like to keep doing it. We are in the oversold zone coming out of it. The last 2 times that we were in the oversold zone, albeit even the 3rd or even the 4th times that we were in the oversold zone. Right here, you went lower, but it was a relative low and you moved higher. Here, you went higher, relative low, you went higher. Oversold here, relative low, you went higher. You did go lower afterwards, but relative low. Here, you're oversold, relative low right there, you moved higher, okay? Whenever you're oversold this time, from your low point to your high point, mana, come on now. There you go. You moved up 31.7% from this next low to high point here, relatively speaking, not that high, but this high. You moved up about 27%. Both of these moves that you had happened after bouncing out of the oversold zone here, the area that you're bouncing out of now. 31 to 27%, or 31.7 to 27% of a move, right? So if you were to see something on the low end of that, 27% would essentially take you right around 60 cents, right around 59 cents. I doubt that you see the low end of that. Why? Because both of these moves happened in a downtrend. The move we're looking for now is happening in an uptrend. It's more favorable with upside movements, right? At least I would think it would be. So I don't think you stop at 27%. I don't even think you stop at 31%, but something like that ideally would probably take you above this high. So if it's going to take you above that high, we should make sense out of that, right? Making sense out of this in a relative time frame. You are on the 4-hour time frame now, so this is going to be something that takes place, probably takes days to unfurl, right? The next target area based off where you are now would be about 65 cents to 68 cents. And personally, I think that we're not going to stop until we see new highs at about $1 to $1.33, $1.34, right? That's not new highs for mana, just new relative highs, right? But I think once you get above 65 cents, it's time to get excited for 79 cents. Once you get above 79 cents, it's time to get excited for $1 to $1.34, and then when you get above $1.34, it's time to get excited for much higher prices than that. But 49 cents now, looking bullish, looking good. I think the next general target area over the coming days would be about 65 to 69 cents or higher. Looking frisky, looking like you want to get there. Daily time frame, RSI looks bullish as hell as well. I would like it if you can make this next move. If you can get up above the 60, that'd be good. But you're here finding support in an area that you found support before. Right, you've even found resistance here at times, support here before. So just a nice area to find support off of. I hope that you do progress higher and get above the 60. I think a move that takes us above this high, something that takes us above 60 cents, would also take us above the 60 in the RSI. Now that we've gotten the short-term stuff out of the way, and I've given you guys my kind of expectations, let's go over the long-term stuff. Maybe we should use Kraken for that. Kraken, yeah. So we'll take last cycle's high. Actually, let's take the cycle before high. We'll take the cycle before's high, 2017, 2018 high, to the low here. And you'll see that our all-time high came in at the 1886 to 200 level, right in that area. Perfect. Had a little pit stop here at the 1618, found support on it even afterwards, but 1886 to 200 area. Mana likes its 1886, by the way, you guys. It really does like its 1886. I'll prove it to you real quick, okay, just real quick. From this relative low here to relative high, you can see you tipped your 1886. It was literally perfect right there, right? I don't know. If we take this relative high to relative low here, do you respect this 1886? Kind of. You found some consolidation in this area. Maybe not. That one not so much. You're finding support on it now, but I think that's a coincidence more than it is something to rely on. From a relative high to a relative low here, you can see you found resistance right at your 1886 there. So I'm just saying it does like it's 1886. Okay, just something to keep in your back pocket. 1886 there from first cycle high to first cycle low. Okay. Next cycle we're going to measure. And by the way, mana started moving up last cycle in March of 2020. Bitcoin by that time, I think it bottomed in February of 2019 or something like that, or maybe, yeah, so something. When did Bitcoin bottom out? When was it? Got to go way back. December 2018. So yeah, January, February 20. So Mana, again, it just the whole purpose of that is that it started its cycle way later than Bitcoin, and it still had a phenomenal rally. Last cycle, again, it moved up to its 1886 extension. We know that, but overall, from below to high, it had almost a 420x last cycle, right? Phenomenal. 49 cents right now. Weekly time frame, finding support on the weekly 123 moving average. It's a really bullish look. I think you're going to get a fierce move out of this, you guys. Mark my words, Mana is about to see the biggest move that it's seen since this move here in 2021. Okay. We go on to the next cycle. We measured the cycle high to the cycle low. Late in the bull cycle, as it was last time that we had our cycle low come in. 382 to 236, very common maneuver from here, by the way, would be to go to the 61869. So this is that crazy bullish move that I'm talking about, more bullish than anything that we've seen since October 2021, or this move back here, October 2021. I think we're about to see that move. I think it's going to happen fast. I think by the end of this month, guys, Mana will be worth $1.70 or more. $2 maybe. It's at 50 cents now, so it's got a lot of growth to go. I think it's going to do it in a very short amount of time. I think it's going to be phenomenal, but it doesn't stop there, right? We will see new all-time highs eventually. So what those new all-time highs will look like at a minimum would be $14.60, maybe $46, or just maybe, and I doubt it. I really doubt it, but Mana does like its 1886 to 200 area. It really does like that area right there. So it's possible that we could go up there. I think that kind of market cap is capable. Mana is capable of seeing that. I just don't know, if we have. Let's project this out real quick. If we have until November or December of this cycle left, is that enough time to get things going? I don't know, right? Here you moved up 89 bars. It took you 89 weeks to move up from your low here. 89 weeks, or I suppose, let's see, how much would I be asking for? Because that was a 420x. I suppose I wouldn't be asking for a 420x. What would it be now if you moved up to $100? Yeah, it's not a 420x. That's only a, or that is a, that's a 460x. It's a little bit more actually, if my math is serving me correctly. So then 89 weeks, that would put you all the way out. That's in March 2026. Essentially, I don't think we're going to see a $100 price for Mana, right? Something maybe that's less than 400% or 400x. Something around $40 could happen. Certainly, I think something above $10 will happen. We're at 49 cents now, so I think Mana's got a very prosperous future ahead of it, right? And those targets, again, are coming from the cycle high to the cycle low. My assumption is that, with last cycle hitting the 1886 200 area, seeing a 420% or 420x growth, I think calling for, instead of the 1886 200, I think calling for the next area is more than adequate, right? So $46 I think is a very acceptable number and a very likely number for Mana. It might not 100x from its current price, but pretty damn close with that kind of with those kind of numbers, right? And then $23 is a good kind of minimum expected target. 1460 is a good minimum pessimistic expectation, right? That's like at your absolute worst, pessimism at its finest. Mana only goes to 1460, and that target gives you a 29x, 28x, right? So that's a minimum target. Minimum realistic target's like 47x. Realistic, very, very realistic target. I don't even feel like it should be the maximum realistic target, but a pretty realistic target would be about a 91x from here. And then I think anything between 46 to 100 are maximum realistic targets. I just don't know how high you're going to go, right? I don't think you're going to see $100, but you could see 69, you could see 60, you could see 50. I don't know, but something above 46 is personally where I think you'll go by the end of the cycle. 49 cents now. It could 100x from here, but I don't know if you do. Let's look at one more thing and then we'll finish the video real quick. Okay, Mana. Am I allowed? Am I not allowed? That's okay. It's not here, so don't even worry about it, actually. We're going to end the video, you guys. I was just trying to look at the market cap, see if I could find like the market cap chart, but it's probably there somewhere. I just can't find it, but that's okay. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Mana is about to rally. It really, really is, man. This is one of those coins that is going to outperform the average coin, and I did just say I was going to end the video, but I want to look at this, actually. I do want to look at others versus Mana real quick. because I suspect if this is right, we should expect this chart to be bearish. That's kind of the expectation here, would be that this chart's bearish. Okay, so if mana is going to outperform the market, we'd expect this to take a bearish turn. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, looks like it just came up, and it looks like you're about to see even a somewhat of a standard retracement, even if it's a higher low, would imply that mana is about to outperform the rest of the markets, which makes all the sense in the world, because I think going from 50 cents to about $2, that's outperforming most of the market, right? That's largely outperforming most of the market. So we probably see this thing drop. We probably see it tank, and mana is probably going to lift off. So that's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.